Okay.
Hey there.
Hey. Okay, let's see. Oh.
Good name.
Yeah. Alright. So, we should be good to go now. Okay, so. Hello, and thank you all for joining us on this Sunday afternoon, I guess. Depends upon where you are. I know some people are much later on the day than I am. But anyway, yes, so today we are taking a look at a game that we are doing because of the Retro Ink Relief. Little fun that I do. Of which, actually, I should point out that the new one just started with being quarter 2. I don't think I set the URL to go to the new one, but it is taking its sweet time, or my cache is throwing it off. But anyway, yes, hopefully this goes a new one. It might go the old one, and if not, hopefully it'll just take time. Yes, but part of the Retro Ink Relief, if we raise enough money, or if enough people put money towards a particular game, I will eventually play it. And this is one of those games. Freedom Planet. Interesting history. Actually, you might, when you see this game, you might say, oh, this looks like it started out as a Sonic fan game. That's because it did. Apparently, the person who developed this game, or the main person behind it, I don't want to say developed because he wasn't the only one who worked on it. Stephen Doduro is kind of the main person behind this. Originally wanted to make kind of a small Flash game that kind of ballooned in terms of scope. Also felt like basically he kind of had ideas that basically a Sonic fan game kind of held it back, so he made it its own thing. And also another thing you might say is, oh, look at these characters. They kind of look like they came from DeviantArt. Because they also did come exactly from DeviantArt. Apparently there was an artist by the name, or their a Chinese artist. Their DeviantArt name is actually Zio Ling. They are, Chinese, as I mentioned. Apparently Steven liked their design, particularly of the main characters, and, just used them to make this game. So, yes. Let's probably enough banter for now. Let's actually just get this game started. So.
I'm honestly a really huge fan of this game. It was pretty much my game of the year when it came out.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that 2014 was a really good year for releases. Oh, what the hell? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I honestly don't remember that many other games that came out back then, but...
I was gonna say Shovel Knight came out the same year.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Oh, also this might be a little loud. So I will be right back.
Walls are impenetrable! Your floor isn't. Well then, if death is what you seek, then I will gladly provide it!
There's no reason to be hostile, Your Majesty. In fact, you should be proud. Your son is moments away from inheriting the throne.
Dale!
I tried, Father.
What do you want with us?
How shall I explain this? I'm gifting your son with my knowledge. It will make him the most powerful ruler your world has ever known. And he will answer to no one but me.
No! Murderer!
Prepare the Snatcher.
Yeah, this has a feel to it.
A crisis has befallen our world.
But God, yeah, you can definitely tell their influence. Like, not just like Sonic, but it's also other games I know. Like the Didero's mentioned, like you get like a Ristar kind of vibe from it.
Over the death of his father.
Also, apparently had influence from Gunstar Heroes.
Steal energy from other kingdoms.
It's basically part that, part Rocket Knight Adventures, part Ristar, part a bunch of things.
It's a lot of Genesis games all bundled into something that looks like it could come out on the Saturn. So yes, this is Freedom Planet. Okay. So, basically, you have some pretty standard kind of modes. Going to here. So I have, I've cleared it once in classic mode. But yeah, that is not what we'll be doing today. So and also this was a while ago, so I'm probably going to be a little rusty. Also, I'm going to play on easy just because to make this a little bit easier to play through. And yes, you have two modes, Adventure and Classic. Classic is basically extremely minimal story, but there is a little bit, but it's not that bad. And then Adventure is full-on story mode. So we're going to do that. Also, when you start out the game, you have two characters you can play as, Lilac and Carol. You unlock the character Milla, I believe, at some point. I don't know if you have to beat it once to get her, but yeah, they all play pretty differently. But I'm going to play as Lilac because I think she's kind of the standard character.
I think the different characters, different levels too, or at least one unique level between them.
Yeah, I think it's like an act in Sonic terms, that I believe is different. But you will come across, like, I know if you play as Lilac, you will see Carol's power-ups. Hey, K-Shizzle.
Where are you going? I have to make sure they're okay. Can't you be Little Miss Hero Pants some other time?
Going alright.
Not a chance. Fine, I'll go by myself. Yippee.
Okay. So, yes, this does feel like a mix between Sonic and Sparkster, where you straight up have the meter, which you have like a kind of shot that. Also, you have a double jump, and you have a standard attack. Also, there's something about, I don't know what it is, but when I see like sprite-based games that do like very, also you'll hear that voice, you'll be hearing that sound clip quite frequently. There's something about, like, if I do this, like go up this thing, there's something about like when sprites rotate at a what seems like an analog, like when there's a smooth rotation to it, something always just feels really cheap about it.
Yeah, I will say this doesn't really feel like a Genesis game to me. More like an early Saturn game.
Yeah,
It's also fine. Just not quite what they advertised.
Yeah, this feels Saturny, which is perfectly fine. Yeah. Also, as you can kind of imagine, the blue little gems are... Oh, that's involving better. So the blue gems are basically coins. Also, there's one up. And you do have a health. You do have actual health.
What I really appreciate about this game is that there's no contact damage. Like, enemy attacks actually have to hit you.
That's really nice.
Which I'd say is like one of the bigger differences between this and Sonic.
Yeah, it actually makes it weird. It's like when you do that, it actually makes it... allows you to be faster. Like you kind of want. If only there was other certain franchise I could learn from that.
I want to say the Cyclone gives you iframes, but I might be wrong.
It might. Also, I like the fact that they give you your coins counter is not just a number that says how many you got. It is how many you get, how many you need till the next life.
Yeah, I can't think of any other games that do that.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, I know what I need to do. Yeah. Yeah, my first time playing through this actually was in a race. So, I was literally like on time when or being timed when I was first played through this. And that was it.
Place.
I got third or fourth. Which weird. The person who has literally never played the game before, placed like last. But it wasn't that far off. I think the time difference was like, I think it was like 10 minutes maybe. Yeah, basically basically because it's I got it originally when it came out, and then basically I did the thing where it's like, oh, I got to a stage and then I couldn't, like, I ended up getting stuck on something, and then it's like, oh, I guess I'll play this at some other I'll play this some other day, and just never went back to it. Basically the exact same thing that happened to me with Sonic Mania. Actually, I think there's a secret up here. Oops. Screw that up. That's one thing, this little dash thing's a little weird. Scenario. Oh, damn it. There's something up there. I just forgot what it was. There we go. Oh, it's a card. Okay. So yeah, occasionally you will find little cards around, which basically are unlock things in the gallery. So stuff like concept art, like music. Okay. There we go. Also, this does have lives, but I can't exactly remember what the continue situation is.
It's weird. You still go to a checkpoint even if you continue, so you basically have unlimited lives.
I mean, that's fine, but at the same time, it's like, okay, why have lives at this point? Oh, I can just do that. Oh.
To be fair, I can't complain much, because there is a point where this game actually does get really difficult.
Oop. I like them doing this thing from Sonic CD.
Did you mention this game has a sequel coming out, by the way?
No, I've not. But yes, this game does have a sequel that hopefully should come out this year.
Hopefully. I haven't heard any updates on a release date or anything yet.
From what I was looking at, because I was looking at Steam to see if they had, like, a date. And they seem like they've been doing, they've been making progress slowly but surely. Like, there is a demo you can play of it.
Demo's very good, too. I'm very excited for
I
it.
have yet to try it. Let's see. Oh, your moveset's completely different underwater. Okay. Does easy make it? Oh, okay. I see how the meter works now. It's one of those meters that goes from both ends, which I never understood why you would do that. It's like the health bars in Skyrim. I never understood why you would do that.
Even worse is a meter that goes from, like, left to right.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I see.
Well, that killed
there's
the
another
tension
one.
nicely. Oh.
And I guess if I... Oh. Let's see, I wonder, do I have to hit this guy, say, oh, I don't know, 3 times?
You know it's trying to be a Genesis game because everything's made of spheres.
Yeah. Oop. Oop.
Woohoo! Yeah!
How many chasers are left? Tell me!
You didn't say please.
Don't play games with me, duckling! Tell me!
Fine, be that way.
Sha! Where's that blasted snake mount? I guess we'll have to do this the hard way! I can do this all day! What is this hideous creature?
Stay back!
Oh no! The Duckman comes with me!
I'm not gonna let you eat him!
What? What the? Too easy.
Whoa, that was a close one. Thank you,
Lilac.
Miss Lilac.
Are you okay? I saw a huge explosion. You've been following me this whole time, haven't you? Duh.
I take it you know this guy.
Girl.
This girl?
She's like my tail. Always right behind me. Carol the Wildcat, at your service. And this is Lilac.
Well, I'm Torque. I'm a shell duck.
Shell duck?
It's more of a nickname. I'm not exactly from around here.
I'm just trying to take a look at the IMDb at the same
Someone
while
is
this is
about
going
to
on.
steal the Kingdom Stone, and I have to stop them.
The Kingdom Stone. That's impossible. Yeah, only I could steal it. You wish.
Well, it's already happening. Marizawa's sending troops in disguise to the ancient temple.
Carol and I are pretty fast. We could run over there for you.
Seriously?
Yup, I've got a motorcycle.
I know
and
Lilac's
she can
voice
ride it.
actor. Her name is
Super
Dawn
fast.
M. Bennett. She's been in a lot of things lately.
Turn straight.
Well, it's.
What about you?
I'll catch up with you as soon
Yep.
as I find out.
She is in. Well, she's in Ruby.
Come on, Carol.
Borderlands 3. I'm taking that these are animes because I'm not familiar with these names. Oh, Ace Attorney.
Again?
Zombieland Saga. So yeah, she's turned into kind of an anime voice actress.
We have to talk to you.
Don't be ridiculous. Nothing gets past my...
And yeah, this game is pretty bad about just like throwing characters at you and just kind of just forgetting about them without really explaining who they are or anything.
The general said, "There's nothing to worry about." But don't make me repeat myself.
It just feels like there's like should have been some supplemental material they never made or something.
Yeah.
Well, they sound like they know what they're doing. Why don't we just charge up and go home, huh? What do you...
I don't know. I feel like they're hiding something from us.
It's an ambush!
Follow me.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that was one of the shorter cutscenes.
Okay. Let's see. Oop. Ow. So I saw the gems were doing like a grand total at the end of the little stage thing. Is there like a thing that I could do like to buy stuff, or is it just a like a
I don't actually think they give you anything, no.
okay.
Not to remember.
Okay, whatever. I guess we'll not be getting that card. Oh, okay, so yeah, I guess you can't go just straight up. Okay, so I can do this. Oops. Up, other direction. Okay.
I'm pretty sure those orbs don't do anything either. I think in the early versions there was this weird shield system going on with those, but they took that out.
Huh. What was that?
Oh, that's a bonus stage thing, I think.
Huh. I don't remember seeing any of those when I first played this.
And yeah, it might be worth showing off the other characters in Time Attack or something if you ever got for it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how long it takes me to get through this.
That's fair.
Yeah, if it gets to the point where it's like we're at 2 hours and I'm like halfway through, then I will likely just say, hey, go finish the rest of the game yourself. It's not that you can get this for pretty cheap. Ah, nice. There's the good Genesis stuff. I will always love multi-segmented like enemy design. It is something that makes me happy every time I see it.
There's a whole lot of it in this game. There's one boss that's basically just like one giant Guns to Our Heroes reference.
Say, is it 7 Force?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I know it says for me to go left, but where left? Okay, because I was thinking that maybe there was a thing I had to get up. A thing to get up to go left. Okay, that's not it. Well, that just takes me down here. Well, that definitely can help. I do appreciate that oh, that's also not gonna...
Yeah, there are shield power-ups. I remember there's like some mechanic where you could like kick up those orbs in the chest and like combine them to get different kinds of shields. I guess I must have thought that was too complicated, and that's why they took it out or something. That's my guess.
Yeah, just keeping it simple is always kind of a good idea.
I'm pretty sure you can find like older demos if you look hard enough. There's a few weird differences compared to the final version.
Okay, let me see. Do I have to go down now? Yes, I do. Also, one thing that I didn't realize until someone told me is that Lilac's supposed to be a dragon.
Yeah, that's very unclear. She used to be a hedgehog, you can kind of tell.
Yeah. She has that design that a lot of, like... She has a very, like, the way that hedgehogs in the Sonic, especially Sonic fandom, like, makes hedgehogs look like. Yeah, because I was actually poking around the artist or the person who created Lila, or like the person who created all these characters, DeviantArt before the stream, and yeah, she definitely does a lot of Sonic fan stuff as well. Oh. And yeah, a lot of the... I'm trying to think, like, I don't think this, even, like, the Sonic main characters have, like, a weird issue. Most of this, like, you can kind of tell what they're supposed to be. Although I'm sure that there's a few very distinct examples. The weird one, the only one I can think of is that Knack the Weasel does not look like a weasel. Oop. Okay. Also, another thing I'm not gonna lie about is the fact that I think I kind of prefer playing this to pretty much most Sonic games.
Sorry, say that one more time.
I think I prefer playing this to most, like, most of the Sonic 2D games. Or Sonic games in general, to begin with. But...
I'm not sure if I'd say that, but I really appreciate the no contact damage thing. That is a pretty big deal.
I don't know if it's just something with the fact that it's, like, more, like, I like the attack system, or something else, but... Also, I hope that this is probably the closest we're going to get to another decent Sparkster game. That last one apparently did not
Oh no,
do
that
it.
reboot was really bad. Basically just very lifeless. There were so many really bad reboots came out on like Xbox Live and PSN, and I'm just so glad that era's over.
Yeah, the Xbox Live Arcade era. You got, I mean, that did give you Pac-Man Championship Edition, but that's about it.
I mean, I think of stuff like that Sparks reboot and the one Commando reboot, if you remember that.
Yep, the Commando one, the 1942 one.
At least we got Battle Commando Rearmed out of it, I guess.
I didn't particularly care for that. Though then again, I think I played it before, like, cause... Like, when it originally released, there was something with it that it was, like, felt really weird. Like, enemies took, like, way too many hits. And, I believe they did something with it in the patch. Oh, I see I have an Electro Shield. I see you. I see you. I think also, I was trying to think, that must have also been around the time that, the Konami Rebirth games were coming out.
Yeah, and those were really high quality. So.
Yeah, well, M2 worked on them, that's why.
But the Rocket Knight reboot got a people made like Silent Hill Origins on it. So
Yeah,
you
like the
can't
really
expect too much of that.
bad Silent Hills. Which... Okay. Oh. Oh. Also, something about this music just makes me feel like it's going to turn into something else.
I'm not sure I'd place it as, honestly. I mean, I like it, but...
Yeah, it's not... No, I'm not saying that it's not so much that it's bad. It's more that I just feel like it's going to turn into another song that I've heard of. Okay, now that I got both of them. Okay.
Spade? What's he doing here?
Hey!
Yeah, this
What are you doing? That's the Kingdom Stone!
So, I needed to find my father's killer.
this does
Rather
have
be called a traitor than a murderer.
character
Looks like
bloat.
there's no choice.
And you've left me no choice.
And yeah, what they're talking about here,
Still
like,
training,
never
I
gets
see.
explained, so...
You want to fight?
Yeah.
Or at least not very well, from what I remember.
I'd love to stay and dance, but Mayor Zhao's got a tight schedule. Besides, if something else is guarding this thing, I'd hate to be around when it wakes up.
You're insane, you know that? You're never gonna get away with it.
We'll see about that.
They'll never make it out.
But we should. Come on!
Oh. Oh, I see. I was like, what is it? Oh, I can only hit it with red. Oop. All right. Oh, it's one of these guys, isn't it? Everyone's favorite destroy the field type bosses.
Yeah, I don't think it actually destroyed the
Oh,
arena.
okay. It just had the feeling of like, okay, if it gets too down, like if there's like two lines next to each other. I destroyed an eye. So let me guess, is it? Also, I guess that's because I'm playing normal or an easy that it's giving me life at the end of each loop or at the end of a.
Oh, you regenerate health on easy mode.
Oh, that also explains it. Maybe I should have played this on normal.
It does get pretty rough at a certain point. I wouldn't blame you, especially you actually want to like finish the game one stream through.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Well, I figure it's. I figure it. I would just. I mean, it's no worse than me rewinding.
I think my first run through this game, I might have died like 40 times or so.
Huh. Also, I always feel really unnerved when a counter gives you like 8 digits. Oh. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what the weird orbs are for.
Carol! Carol! I'm over here. You made it out.
Your ear!
It's just a scratch. I'm fine.
Well, we better find Torque and get home so I can patch it up.
Well, this stinks. How are we gonna get more money?
We'll think of something. What I really want to know is why Spade is working for Mayor Zhao.
Buttloads of cash?
Well, Zhao might know something about the assassination, but that still doesn't explain what he needs the stone for. I have a bad feeling about all this. What?
Someone's following us.
What do you mean?
Wait. Someone with a shield pulled me out of the cave. It must have been her. Sorry about pouncing on ya. Hello? I'm sorry?
Don't be scared. I promise we'll keep you safe.
Are you a dragon?
Yeah.
Can I touch your hair?
Huh?
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it's okay. I was just surprised is all.
Yeah, I would not say Mila is my favorite character.
I won't hurt.
It's like a rope.
Yeah.
Maybe we can be friends.
Sure.
Also, when I saw Mila,
Mila, what's your
or this had another case of
That's a pretty name.
apparently she's supposed to be a basset hound.
Thanks.
Hi. So, thanks for saving me back there. I was playing over here,
Which
and then those people came.
Which I mean, granted, even if without the weird colors,
You can.
What?
I still would not pound or do that as a basset hound.
You know-
That sounds like fun.
The Kingdom Stone has been taken! Your Excellency!
I'll be back in just a minute. I need to
Alright.
grab some food, and this seems like a good time for that.
All right.
Mayor Zhao.
Also,
Pilgrimage to
one
the
of the other
temple was a
notorious
cover-up.
voice actors is the Magister.
This is troubling. Zhao may be a buffoon, but I never believed he was capable of this.
Hello, with Edwin Tiong,
A pair of youngsters warned us about the attack.
which
Refused
probably
to
is not a name that would make
I
that would be
failed you,
notable unless
Majesty.
you are a fan of Retsu Prey.
Don't be hard on yourself, General. I
Or
would
just
be
known because he
skeptical.
actually does good voice work.
Tell me, who was it that issued this warning?
Also the person with a
Thing that
notably higher
smells.
quality mic.
Well, sorry.
You never smell right. I'm referring to those.
The freedoming is going
They know
all right.
something about
We just
this.
finished the second
We
stage.
have to find them. You sure you don't want to hang out with us?
Thanks, but I have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna try and fix my gadgets.
Fair enough. Just shout if you need anything.
Alright. What are you gonna be up to?
Oh, we should have plenty of things to do, especially with a new girl around.
What?
I'm bored.
How about a movie?
Sure. Why not?
Not like a couple traitors like yourselves would care.
Lilac. Lilac. Torque's I went down there and he's,
Calm down. What is it?
Torque turned into an alien or something.
What?
Just come with me. Come on.
I probably had a bad dream.
I'm serious. Get up. Come on. Get up.
Alright,
Get
let
up.
me get my shoes on. Torque?
It's not what it looks like!
What are you? Give us answers, buddy.
Okay, I'll tell you. But you have to promise to keep it to yourselves.
We promise. Right, Carol?
Right. Pinky swear.
I'm from another world. Actually, I'm part of an alliance between many different worlds. We're
So you're an alien then?
pretty much, yeah.
So, why do a bunch of aliens care about our planet?
The man that wants your kingdom stone isn't from around here either. He calls himself Lord Brevin.
Lord?
Well, he didn't get that name selling cookies. He's dangerous with a capital D. Brevin is the most powerful enemy we've ever faced. Hundreds of worlds destroyed. Thousands of heroes killed or corrupted. Enormous amounts of weapon energy stolen. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. According to our scans, the Kingdom Stone has enough energy to double the size of his army. If he gets it, he'll be unstoppable. I'll try and convince your leaders of his existence, but if I can't get them to help me, if Brevin gets his hands on the Kingdom Stone, then I'll have no choice. I'll have to destroy it.
Destroy it?
You can't be serious!
I'll only destroy it if I have no other choice. I swore to my captain on his dying breath that I would not let Brevin get that stone.
I'm sorry about your captain, but you can't destroy it. In fact, you won't even have to think about it, because I'm gonna help you get it back. I don't care how dangerous it is. It's gonna take a lot more than robots and aliens to slow a dragon down.
If she's gonna go for it, then I am too. If we can beat up I wanna come too.
I guess we could let you save Carol's life a few more times.
Hey. Yay!
So the three of you are really gonna help me stop him?
Say no more, Team Lilac's got your back. We'll talk about the name later, okay?
I'd be lying if I said I was comfortable with this, but I honestly could use your help. You all know this world better than I do.
So, it's official, right?
More or less.
Yeah! Awesome! Wonderful!
Good evening, sir. It may interest you to know that the location of the artifact has shifted.
Where?
It's moving toward a densely populated region to the east.
This could work to our advantage. Get me the king's son. Where do your duties lie, Prince?
It is my duty to protect my father's kingdom.
You would sacrifice your very life for the good of this kingdom, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And you would crush all those who threaten its safety.
We must protect it at all costs.
Exactly. The one you call Zhao has taken something very precious. Something that could put your kingdom at risk. You're not going to let him keep it, are you?
Revenge is
Oh, thank you for the raid.
my fellow kin. We have confirmed who is responsible for the death of our king, Zhao of Shangmu. His plans to steal our kingdom stone must be stopped. Deploy our Sky Battalion.
Hello? Hey, up and at 'em. We've got adventuring to do.
This plot,
Wow!
this
Good morning,
plot seems
I was wondering when you'd be awake.
You can blame Carol for that. She sleeps for like half a day.
Totally worth it.
Well, anyway, I got a call from that big panda guy I told you about. He's gonna help us.
When is he coming?
Actually, we have to go meet him. He'll be waiting for us north of here.
Perfect. I fixed my radar last night so we can use it to find the meeting point.
Great! Ready, girls?
Aye, aye, Captain. To adventure!
According to the radar, we seem to be at the right location.
I think it's a little off. This way!
She's got a good nose.
I'll say.
Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am General Gong of Shangtu.
It's an honor, General.
The Royal Magister has a proposal. We'd like you to help us get the stone back. It's in the greedy little hands of Man Zhao in our neighbor city, Shangmu.
Why do you need our help? Don't you have soldiers and spies and stuff?
We want to try and resolve this thing peacefully if we can, so we're sending a neutral party to negotiate. Given the current state of affairs in Shuigang, they're out of the picture.
So you need us to fly to Shangmu and convince Zhao to give the stone back.
Precisely.
Let's give it a shot.
Right. I assume we'll be taking one of these planes.
Uh-huh. You do know how to fly it.
Of course I do.
Good. When you get there, head straight for the city hall.
Yes, sir.
Hope you're not afraid of heights.
I'll be okay.
You just had to follow me here, didn't you?
How did you know we were coming?
You seemed pretty determined to get that stone back.
So you're the thief Lilac was talking about.
I've been called worse.
Where is it?
I've already finished the job. It's time for my brother to play his hand.
Your brother?
Prince Dale of Shuigon.
Really?
When he finds the man who murdered our father, there will be no mercy for the kingdom responsible.
We know who's responsible.
Nice try.
Will you just hold on a minute and let us explain?
What, so you can throw me off again with your lies? Thanks, but I've had enough.
Everyone, split up! We'll cut him off with a huge shopping mall over there.
Ah,
Got it.
now I know why that guy's voice is familiar. Hey, I get to play. Okay. Yeah. Voice actor of Spade is Sean Chiplock, who is the voice of, if you play Breath of the Wild, he's the voice of Rivali. Also got a little bit of notoriety recently for reading a whole bunch of very questionable internet things. It's like I knew that voice sounded familiar somehow. Oh. Keep on forgetting how these things work. Oops, no. Wrong button.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So we've been playing this level for like 2.5 minutes. That's how much you've missed.
Yeah, I don't think the cutscenes get much shorter.
Right.
the very least, I think this is my favorite level in the game.
Yeah, I kind of remember this in like a casino level, unless this is also the casino level. Trying to read what that says. I don't know if it says anything.
Looks like it says come and dance, but I'm not sure.
That could be. Also, there went my shield.
But the good news is, from what it sounds like, the developer is very aware people have issues with cutscenes, so I will be interesting to see how they handle it for the sequel.
Well, I know that they're trying to up the quality of their voice actors. Like, I remember one thing that I saw was, like, and granted, this is also as long as this has been in development. I remember watching, when I used to watch a bunch of Rooster Teeth stuff, that, they're getting some of their, like, I remember one of the people who worked for them was going to be in it.
I think I heard some of the guy like a professional recording studio. So it'll be interesting.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. That was very weird feeling. I wonder what that's supposed to say.
I'm not sure. I wonder if you could like get a picture and run it through a translator or something.
I'm sure someone's probably already translated by now. Oh, that's... I just... Oh, okay. That's...
Hold it right there, you sparkly twit!
What did you call me?
You think you can just walk into this conflict, don't you? Well, I have news for you. This isn't your fight!
It was the moment you brought it to our homeworld!
So, the Duckman couldn't keep his mouth shut. Well, I hope he realizes that he just cost you your life!
You'll have to take it first, Snake Man!
I've had enough of your kung fu tricks!
Sorry,
Prepare
that
for
muted.
annihilation!
That's fine. Also, cut that one close. Also, you're an idiot guy.
You had it coming, Snake Man!
Oh yeah, Epsilon is right. Your Dragon Boost thing does have iframes.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this level I was thinking of. I do remember enjoying this level.
Fun fact, you can go into the bathrooms.
Huh. Okay.
If you go into the
Okay, there we go.
middle bathrooms, you get kicked out, which I thought was funny.
Let's see. Not bad. At least show that off.
One thing I know people bring up a lot with this game is that people say that they feel like the level's gone a bit long, and I feel like it wouldn't have done much harm to have split into two parts like Sonic does.
Yeah, well, I think that they do. It's just that like two distinct things, because I know they do. It seems like they do have multiple acts. Also, I think the game like refers to them as acts. Like if you read like some of the achievements.
Well, yeah, but going from the city to the mall, you're still on the same timer and everything.
Yeah. Also, I feel like the cutscene thing wouldn't be quite so bad if, in between the cutscenes, like, even if it was like a small, like, 2-minute level, like, something that you can at least play. Let's see, this seems boss fight.
Okay, yeah, that's a treasure boss.
Oops. Okay, yep. I see what you're doing. I look forward to missing every single one. Oh. Is that it? Okay, I need to go grab something real quick because I'm curious.
Alright.
My phone's right here. Okay, so I am going to do this. Okay, open up my phone, go to clock, stopwatch, start.
Not so fast, Commander. If you're searching for the stone, you might want to look up. Enjoy your victory!
Stop! We gotta go after them.
Those airships would ghost us from a mile away. Remember what happened to me in the valley?
There has to be a way. What about Mayor Zhao?
It's gone! My one chance for re-election is gone! You! Over there!
He's royalty? You have to bow. Oh!
Very good. Rise. Were you the ones who disposed of this threat?
If he's royalty, why are they up for election?
You bet we are.
Glorious!
I don't think you can be a elected mayor and also royalty. I'm not sure if it works like
I
that.
offer each of you free
Yeah.
with this coupon for 5% off selected brands. Aw, what the heck? Why don't I just invite you over to dinner? My treat.
You mean a royal feast? I am pretty hungry.
What about the stone?
That scoundrel prince took it from me. I won't even be able to chase him until my ships are repaired.
Well, Mayor Zhao, we would be honored to be your guest this evening.
Follow me, then. I shall drown your sorrows in delicious chow mein. Don't worry about taking turns. I'm sure you must be hungry. So have at it.
Sushi! I love sushi! Me too!
So, what's that giant head on the wall over there?
That's the pride of my collection. An ancient statue modeled after the dragons of the before time.
What's special about them compared to, you know, someone like Lilac?
What's special? Ha! Did you come from another planet or something?
Sorry.
Long ago, a magnificent creature soared across Avlis in a ball of fire.
Yeah, we know about the classic
Our
mode. We're just
ancestors were so captivated
enjoying
by
the
its
game's
power and
intended.
beauty.
Shangmu, Shangtu, and Shui.
Yeah, the original way I played this is
Bingo!
classic, but
And
still.
when the cities were built, the dragon transformed into the legendary Kingdom Stone we know and love today. The same stone that was heartlessly yanked away from
I feel like I'd be missing something if I didn't show off the adventure mode.
Manners. Sorry. Why did you take it?
Shangmu is on the brink of an energy crisis. With the stone in our hands, we could have solved it overnight.
Well, that worked out well.
I don't think this energy crisis of yours is an accident. I think it's deliberate, and I think we know who is responsible.
Don't bore me with your lectures. I've heard them 1,000 times from 1,000 self-righteous warriors. Unless you have something useful to say, the only thing that matters to me is how quickly I can cast you aside. I really have a lot of work to do.
You'll fail. Men like you always fail.
Interesting theory.
Hello,
That's
sir.
pointless.
Have you beheaded the intruders yet?
What is it?
There's an incoming transmission from General Serpentine.
The full moon is out. Not a cloud in the sky.
Don't relax just yet. Upload the scans and get back here immediately.
Of course, my lord.
Contact the crash site and tell them to refit our warp drive. I want the artifact to fit like a glove.
As you wish, sir.
We're getting off this rock.
An alliance with Shang Tu. What a lovely idea. Oh, hey, Magister. Sorry about ambushing your soldiers and desecrating your temple. Let's go frolicking in the woods together with our makeup and pretty dresses.
Your Excellency, we're a neutral party. Send us to speak on your behalf.
If he won't listen to the greatest ruler in all of Avalis, why would he listen to a bunch of kids?
Can we try? Pretty please.
Just imagine how much people are going to love you for reuniting the three kingdoms against a common enemy. You'll be a hero.
Me? A war hero? Now that you mention it, I could use a few extra hands.
So you'll help us then?
What the heck? It's worth a shot.
Yay!
To the airship!
Nice. We get to ride in that.
But of course! It's equipped with everything you'll need for your trip, including your luxurious living quarters. Good luck, my friends!
Thank you!
Just imagine it, Carol. There are other worlds out there, just like ours.
We should go on a space adventure someday. Don't you think that'd be so cool?
Are you kidding? It'd be the coolest thing ever.
I remember saying almost exactly the same thing.
Did you have a change of heart?
Not really, no. I guess I just wasn't prepared for the sacrifices I had to make. Just gotta keep moving forward with the mission, I guess. No point in thinking about a past that can't be changed.
You're right.
How's the other girl doing?
Mila? I'm not sure. Can you go check on her, Carol?
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Well, I'm fine. You go on ahead.
How's it going? I'm making a wish. Oh, what kind?
Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot to say during these.
I really want to see my mommy and daddy again.
Bad
Sounds
there's
like
so
a
much
good thing
talking,
wish
it's hard to
for.
actually just like fit talking into this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going inside soon. You wanna come? Okay. Mom! What's going on?
Shoot! We've gotta disable those ships or we're toast!
8 minutes.
I'm curious what fraction of this game is cutscenes compared to gameplay. It'd be interesting to measure.
Yeah. Also, I do like that it basically, if you're
just don't know when to
stuck
fold,
off like a ledge, you really can climb up
Don't
it.
you get it? Lord Brevon's the murderer!
Thanks for the tip. Now get off our ship before I throw you overboard.
Like that'll happen.
Oh well, don't say I didn't warn you.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I hate to say it, but I don't think you're gonna finish this game in 45 minutes.
Yeah, Yup, is that... Yeah. I was gonna say, we have like an hour and 45. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I think after maybe like 2 more levels, I think I'll just go over and show off some of the other characters.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because I like, oh right, it took me 2 hours to finish it, but yeah, the story takes like adds like doubles the length of the playtime. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? Damn it. Oh well. Oh. Oh. Thought if he got through faster, you would get more speed or get more gems out of that. Also, that looks like there's a secret up there. Let's see. Earthship. Oop.
I have to say, I like this game's ideas for level themes. There's some you can kind of tell they were inspired by Sonic, but I think they do a good job, like, standing out on their own.
Yeah, this very much has a, like a, how are those levels called? Like, Wing Zone or you know, the Sonic, like, the Sonic levels that take place on, like, a ship in the air. Like, Launch Fortress, I think.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Epsilon says I see your mouse cursor.
Oop. Yeah, I forgot that I did not realize that I had that.
And it's back again.
Hold on, give me 1 sec. There. That should not be an issue. Damn it.
I think you have to boost up to the right.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait. Oh, what?
You will face justice!
These schemes usually pretty good about checkpointing.
Surrender!
Not a chance!
So, you have chosen death! How pathetic! Insolent word!
God damn it. Oh good, am I not? Okay, there we go.
This is far from over!
Woohoo! That's how it's done.
Huh. So that's why your airships are boat-shaped.
How could Zhao do this?
He must have thought we were all he needed.
We would have been ready if he had told us. No wonder Brevon's gotten away with everything. Our leaders are too brain dead to pay attention to anything but themselves. Never mind. I don't know.
It's all right. How far is the closest city?
Shang-Tu is just a few miles east.
We'll give that panda guy an update on our situation. The Magister might be able to help.
I hope he believes us. Things have been pretty crazy so far, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been away from your parents?
I'm not sure. It feels like a really long time.
And you've been alone in the woods ever since?
Yeah.
I hope this doesn't sound weird, but that's kind of impressive. I wouldn't survive a day without my treehouse. Hey, when this is all over, how about we have a girls' night out? Just you and me.
You mean a play date?
Something like that. We could try out some dresses, or maybe buy a huge plate of sushi and just pig out.
What about Carol? Can she come too?
Good luck getting her to put a dress on.
Well, sure. I'd like that.
Great.
Look, everyone! The city!
I'm just gonna level with you. You haven't even seen the worst cutscene yet.
Prince Dale took
I am
the stone.
familiar with one of the later cutscenes.
Okay.
To the Magister to
Never
meet
mind
him.
then.
I see.
I have a feeling we're not going to see it, so I don't think we're going to see the torture scene.
I was trying to be more subtle than that, but yeah.
No, there's just straight up a torture scene in this game for some reason.
1,000 good greetings to you,
It's
Magister.
not great.
It's my understanding that Shui Gong is now in possession of the Kingdom Stone.
Not exactly, Your Greatness. Someone else has it.
Explain.
It's been taken by a warlord named Brevon. He has been manipulating the three kingdoms into waging war.
And you have proof of this.
This is a fragment of one of Brevon's machines. Have your scientists examine it. You'll find that its mineral composition doesn't match anything that's built on your world.
Wait! Don't touch it! This theory you have of a man from another world sounds highly suspicious, at best. If you will allow me to explain, Magister, I have a different theory in mind.
Proceed.
This is nothing but an attempt from Mayor Zhao to cover up the atrocities he committed against our kingdom's stone. He must have offered you a generous reward to come here and make up this ridiculous story. After all, you can't resist money, Sash Lilac and Carol T.
And you know our names because...
You were quite the fortune teller yesterday, so I couldn't resist doing a little background check. Not only have the two of you been stealing crystal shards, you've been working for the same group that claimed responsibility for the stone's theft, the Red Scarves.
Hey, look, Lilac, it's our identical twin sisters.
They're criminals and spies, Your Excellency.
Is this true?
We were just...
Wait, Magister, we're no longer members of the Scarves. It was a long time ago. We did what we had to survive.
Detain them until further notice. Make sure the commander and his evidence are properly quarantined.
Hey, easy!
Magister, please! We don't have time for this!
You're right. Take them away immediately.
Examine the fragment! Examine it!
That stupid panda girl.
Come closer. We can't let the guards hear us. Now, let's try and figure this out. We gotta bust out of here. But we can't leave without Torque.
You got any bright ideas, Miss Hero Pants?
It's not gonna be easy. He's been quarantined.
What if we bribe the guards?
Carol? We don't have any of our belongings.
Ooh, I'll pretend I have to pee really bad, and then when they open the gate, we'll make a break for it.
I told you, we can't leave without Torque.
Oh, right. Oh, I got it now. First, we'll both switch clothes, and then I'll switch with this way.
Huh?
I can dig through here. Well, that makes it easy. Let's go.
Actually, only one of us should go. We don't want the guards to suspect anything.
I'll go. For the team.
The sooner you find Torque, the sooner we can get out of here.
So you're playing as Mila, that'd be a point where you get her exclusive level, which is kind of neat.
Attention that there are still chasers
Okay.
among us.
Sha! I'll get you, Commander!
According to our intelligence reports, direct infiltration of the city will be impossible without exposing our operations.
As soon as they leave, I want them dragged to our remote base. Do whatever it takes to bring them under our control.
Nice try.
Well, there goes that plan. I'm sorry.
Wait! Tell the Magister
What?
Very well. It's okay. I have an idea. So Torque has nothing to do with this. We forced him to help us against his will.
I see. Since you have displayed integrity in revealing this farce, I will release your friend. But this does not change your own fate. You and your companions have lied to us, and in doing so have wasted our time. You will remain imprisoned until I deem otherwise.
If I may make one last request, I want to say goodbye.
Very well. Make it quick.
I don't know what to say. We needed Shang-Tu's support.
I know, but we can't do anything while we're all sitting behind bars. We need more evidence.
But what about you guys?
We'll catch up with you. Busting out of here will be a piece of crab cake.
Aw, yeah!
Wait. Okay, that was 7 minutes. Oh, right, this level. I like that the time between the cutscenes is just long enough for me to completely forget how the controls in this game are.
Yeah, you think out of all the time that cutscenes spent, they would explain how they got out, but it kind of doesn't.
That is a very lo-fi sound sample for this game. Oh.
I really love that water effect. I love it when games have, when they have water, you can kind of like see the parallax when you move up and down far enough.
Oh yeah, that's a really good effect.
Donkey Kong Country 2 was really good about that.
Yeah, I'd imagine that they probably have learned a thing or two from this game.
I mean, I still think this game is really good.
It is.
I mean, the cutscenes are not great, as you've seen, but when you're actually playing the game, I think it's pretty terrific.
Also, you can just play on classic mode. Let's see.
law. Freeze!
Yeah, I remember that mid-boss killing me a lot in my first run.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a. That's a. I thought that was a place where I could just walk.
It's not very clear, no.
Yeah, just something the way that those look just feels like it should be like a foreground object.
I've got you now. I've had enough of your kung
I remember that voice clip very well.
Did you die a lot here?
No, just from that race. I think I did die a lot.
What do we do? Lilac?
I don't know! Don't know.
Maybe we're not cut out for this.
So that's it. We just leave and let Torque die?
What are we supposed to do? I like Torque, but
That doesn't mean anything.
doesn't mean anything? Look at what they did to me! To us!
How can you say that? I put myself out there on the front line so you don't have to.
Yeah, and I always have to bail you out.
What's the problem with that? We're helping each other do the right thing.
But I don't want to do the right thing. I just want to spend time with my best friend. If the only way I can do that is by risking my life, maybe we shouldn't be friends anymore.
Carol.
Don't. Just don't. I'm done.
It's okay. I'm going after him. Alone.
Let me come with you.
No. Carol's right. Friends shouldn't let each other get hurt. You should stay behind with her. Mila, stay here.
I won't leave you.
Stay!
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. It's 1:45. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out of this mode. And let's see what we got. Let's see. What do I have? So if I do time attack, what all do I have access to? So let's see. Okay, so I have to beat all the stages with them. Aqua's funnel. Okay, well. Let's just see the first stage as Carol.
The Academy's pretty fun. It's basically breaking the targets from Smash.
Okay. Okay, so hers is a pounce.
Yeah, if you pounce and then hit the attack button, you get a stronger attack out of it.
I see.
And she can roll.
Oop. Okay.
And Epsilon's right, her special is really usable.
That thing?
The lightning kick, yeah.
Oh, can you only break that as Lilac? Or Lilac?
I believe so, yeah.
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, because those gas canisters basically...
Also, you can climb ladders with the motorcycle. I'm not sure how that works, but you can.
Oh. I see she has a Mega Man X wall crawl. I see, that's what those things are more for. Oop.
Yeah, sometimes the physics get a little weird. It's pretty easy to climb up sheer slopes like that.
Yeah.
Which isn't really a bad thing, I guess. I'd rather it didn't get in the way of gameplay. It just looks silly to me.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Right.
That was totally awesome. Did you see that?
All right. Yep. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's do Milla. Okay, so So she essentially is Yumitaro from Gimmick, kind of. Both block instead of star.
Also, if you activate the game, I forget what you do, but I think if you activate game's beta branch from Steam, you can play as Torque, but you can only play as him at a few levels in time attack.
Huh.
And his thing is he has a gun and different types of ammo he can use.
Is that like how come it's just that?
Well, what happened is I think they had stretch goals for 2 DLC characters, but it never happened aside from him having some time attack levels, and supposedly they were going to make spin-off games with those 2 characters, but there's been no update on that. And I'd imagine it's probably been canceled in favor of just doing a sequel.
Yeah. Oh, you can go pretty high with those.
I don't remember anything like that Fen fell, but I could just not remember it.
Oh yeah, because I imagine with all these characters being licensed that could also have an issue.
Oh yeah, once you have a block up, you can use a special button to do a blast with it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think you can angle it too for like higher jumps and such.
Looks like it. All right. Yep, there's Mila. Okay, so I'm gonna do something real quick because I'm curious about something. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to do this. Up. Wait for Firefox to update. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. So we're gonna go here and actually, let's see what we have in the gallery. Oops. So yeah, you go in here.
That was totally awesome. Did you see that?
Okay.
Shiny.
Let's come up stage.
Yeah, that's near the end.
Shade Creek. Okay. So there. Oh, actually. Oh yeah, there's all. Cleared the game in less than 90 minutes. There, and then here's a bunch of achievements. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to close out of this. Because let's go ahead and rank this. So, let me get this also set up. So, let me do this. Okay, so this goes under resist. Yes, so I don't think I have to scroll down too far. So, because I'm just looking at the Sonics that we have. So we have, you know, Sonic 1's all the way down to like 17. We got CD at 5, 2 at 4, 1 SMS at 3.
I'm feeling a 5, but maybe that. What do you think?
Because let's see. Because if you look in here, Maldita Casilla, it's definitely at the same tier. Like, I definitely wouldn't say lower than 5.
Okay, we can make that the floor.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at stuff at 4. We got Sonic 2, King of Demons, Mega Man 3, Kirby's Adventure, Rising Zan, the Samurai Gunman, and Mega Bomberman. And if I look at stuff in 5, we got Disneyland, Sonic CD, Garden, Maldita Casilla, Rabbit Mondieu, that Konosuba game, Mikujin Baba. We got Twinkle Star. We actually got Twinbee Rainbow Bell Adventures down there, which I think that actually feels pretty apt to put in the same category as that. Because,
all right, 5 sounds good then.
Yeah, because I think I'd like if you gave me a choice to have to pick one, I might pick Rainbow Bell, but yeah, I think they're definitely close. Oh, yeah. 5. Freedom Planet, 2000 or 20. I think it's no, it's 228. This also came out in 2014. This was Galaxy Trail Games. PC Act. Well, we have a tag for this. And it
I
is
keep
this
forgetting
one.
the different tones you have, unfortunately.
Yeah, because they're right here, and I think this one right here fits it. Let's be honest.
That'll work.
Okay, so the music's really good.
Yeah, definitely.
The charm has...
I want to say thumbs up to charm.
Yeah.
I think it did well. It's
Uh,
a very 90s kind of working designs kind of feel to it. Which I
yeah,
appreciate.
it's working designs without the slurs. Yeah, and art looks good. So one thing I will thumbs down. Well, I don't think. Do I have anything for theatrics specifically yet? No, that's not really. What? I'm just trying to think about to do. Maybe if I do here. Let's see if I do. I put that there. This game has a feeling like it feels like a game for kids. Kind of the plot does.
I don't know what I prefer difficulty. This game gets pretty rough later on if you're not playing on easy.
I would
maybe just neutral.
I would say it's neutral because I was able to beat it on my first time in normal, so it's definitely doable.
Can I look at the yeas and nays again,
Sure.
real quick?
There's one specifically nay that I am going to definitely put in there.
Oh, I know which one you're picking. You go with the bottom two, honestly. Say.
That's more for like really confusing design. This is just there. I think this one definitely belongs. Those cutscenes go on for way too long.
They really do.
None of these other ones I don't think I would say. Yeah. And I would say I would actually give this the love one too.
Campy Charm?
Well, that would just do that here. It's like the same thing that Shovel Knight. They put a lot of detail into that. I do feel like I always feel like, especially passion projects like that, I feel always deserve that. All right, well, I think that's good for Freedom Planet.
Good easy ranking.
Yeah. So, in the background, I went ahead and did something that I'm kind of curious because I don't know how this is going to go. But let's try this out, and hopefully it's not ear-shatteringly loud. Also, it is a tiny-ass window. Oh, no, never mind. So. I mentioned close out of this so I can do this fresh. So hopefully.
Fortunately, I got to get going for now, so thank you for the stream.
Yep, no problem.
Take care.
Yep. So. Let's do this. Oh, hold on, let me do the update. So. Went ahead and downloaded the demo for the new one. So let's go ahead and try this out. Okay. Oop. Okay, let me figure this out. Screen size. Oh. Full. Auto zoom. Don't know what that is. So filter. Let's not filter that. Okay, control settings. Okay. For some reason, it only forces, by default, it only does, the stick. So let's see. Guard, huh. There. Okay, let's see how... Let's get ready to kick some butt. So they changed... Oh, apparently they changed Lilac's design. Got Carol. Got Milla. Oh, you got the cop. Let's just go ahead and try Lilac. Let's see, speed type. Purple Spink Dash. Pound's Claw combo. That's something different. Puppy Float. Oh, that's Spore type, Brawler type. What are you? Power type. Let's see Lilac by default. Oh, and then Crystal bonus. Auto guarding. Just petals. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. That's in. Oh, and there's some that make it harder. Okay. There. Okay, let's try this. Oop. Yeah, this really looks different. Actually, let me also note something. Just in case. There we go. Okay, let's see. Great. Ow. Oops. Okay, that's the... Okay, so that's the same. That's right, I do have a guard button now. Yeah, something about this just feels weird. Oh, that's... Okay. You got a Bravestone. I don't know what a Bravestone means. Also, Cyclone doesn't drain your special meter anymore. Yeah, I do kind of feel like, while it looked derivative, this... Something about this feels like... It feels like it feels like when, like, you get, like, not an edgy reboot, but, like, a reboot of, like, a old franchise to try and make it for an audience. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. How does... Also, the fact that you can auto-revive at boss is pretty nice. I guess maybe? Let's see, is it just... Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try Nira, I guess. What? There we go. This character seems neat, but this seems really complicated. Or like, not exactly what I'm looking for with this. Okay. Okay, I guess we got time. Let's just go through all the characters then. Oop. Okay. Yeah, that's just a bit silly. Wait. Oh, she has like a boomerang special now. Oh, it's and then you can do some sort of like dash to it. Okay, well, we got one more character left. Okay, let's see. Start. Oop. Let's see. How have they changed Milov? Okay, that's there in the use special now. Okay, so she has an attack now, and I imagine that's... Oh. Pants are good, indeed. Yeah, I was wondering if I could get a parry off better, because it seems like when you parry, it does more, you get more cubes. Okay, that didn't do much. Alright. So there. That was all 4 characters in the sample version of Freedom Planet 2. So, hopefully we have that to look forward to. And really isn't anything there. Let's see. Yeah, because there wasn't anything there. So, let's see. In general, it seems pretty neat. Like, I don't know how I feel about the style, but, the game itself seems okay. It looks like they added some weird mechanics, but I don't know. I think I'll have to see how they act in the full game. See what kind of tutorialization, because I felt like I was missing things in there. So, yeah. I don't know if that's just me or whatever. But anyway, there. That was Freedom Planet, so we are now done with that. So, that is going to do it for this episode. So, let's talk about what we're doing on Friday. So, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel at youtube.ldp.life. There you can watch these episodes at your leisure. Yesterday's and Fridays and Saturday episodes are already up. And this one will be up tomorrow at noon. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LordofPuzzlo. These episodes are recorded live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's also my personal Twitter, @LordofPuzzlo, and the show's Twitter, @HazeltownStory. There's also a Discord in which you can take part in polls and such when they're active, and also just chat with the community. And there's also a Patreon, at patreon.ldp.life. There is a $2 and $5 tiers in which you can donate and help out with hosting costs of various things. So, on Saturday, or not Saturday, next Friday, or I guess this Friday now, midway between Charmless, or that shouldn't be Charmless, that should be Charm. We're doing Midway games that so apparently a bunch of game companies are now underneath the Midway license. For example, I believe Atari games are now underneath it. Games like APB and Zybots. And also the Williams games like Robotron and Tapper and things like that. So we're going to be taking a look at those, which had kind of a very 90s kind of 90s-ness to it. Games, well, actually I guess late 80s too. So games like, say, Smash TV and Total Carnage and Arch Rivals and Pigskin's 2180 or 62180. So, that will be next week, or on Friday. So, I'm going to shoot you all towards Bear, because he will be starting Digimon shortly. So, if he's not started, he should be starting shortly. So, just go ahead and hang up there, and he'll start in a little bit. So, with that, thank you all for watching.